Hey guys, it's Rufus, and before I actually talk about this strat, it's important to compare this strat to other defending strats that are very common in this meta. For Trophy Statuary, the most common defenses are going to be an Aviator Gameside Roam and a Master Hold. But this strat here has all the benefits of both strats while also countering a less common attack that more teams are using now, and that's the Astronomy Take. And so the Astronomy Take is when the attackers push below sight, they take Master Control, and they take Astronomy Control. And so what this great strat is it's just a downstairs hold below sight. And the reason this is so powerful, I will get into later, but first I'm going to compare it to the Aviator Gameside Roam and the Master Hold. Starting with the Aviator Gameside Roam, it can waste a lot of time and utility, but it also has the potential to be very risky. A common theme with this roam is that you either fall back very early and not have much impact, or you hold your position and play for trades, which can easily backfire. Although the roam can be very effective, it can also be very unpredictable. For the attackers, it's very easy to cut off rotations and isolate the defenders around Aviator games, so for some teams, this roam is not very ideal. The Master Hold also has the same drawback, as it can be super risky to play inside of Closet, and oftentimes the Closet player is very isolated, and while the strategy does waste a lot of time and utility, the strat kind of relies on the Closet player getting a pick in order to not be at a man disadvantage. And when you're in Closet, a lot of teams will just use frags or Capitao to clear you out of there, so you might not even have the opportunity to try and get a trade. Although if you hold below sight, you can dictate the flow of the round as the defenders. The reasoning is that by holding below sight, you can use these angles to clear any hard breach off of Master Wall. This makes it impossible for any hard breacher to open the Master Wall without clearing Kitchen, Dining, and Memorial first. But the fact that the attackers are forced to do something that could be otherwise off their plan is huge. That is how you dictate the flow of the round, when you force the other team to do something they don't want to do. It forces the attackers to go off their plan, to improvise, and to do something that they might not be used to doing. And if you add on the fact that the defenders can impact trick the Master Wall too, it makes it really difficult to get that Master Wall open, because you have to worry about people shooting your hard breach from below, you've got to worry about impact tricks from above, and so really, if you don't have control below sight, it's actually impossible to get that wall open. Although you can throw a smoke at the wall and then use your hard breach, but that isn't going to be extremely reliable. One problem you may have though if you roam below sight on Trophy Statuary is that there's a lot of places that the attackers can come from. You've got laundry, memorial, pantry, china, so there's a lot of angles that the roamers below sight have to worry about. But there is something you can do to alleviate this. The defenders on site can actually support from above really easily. The anchors are able to watch memorial, and they're also able to watch the china doorway, along with the fact that you can have someone rotate down Astro stairs whenever you need them to. And so now that you take this into account, the roamers below sight only need to watch two things. They need to watch pantry and laundry, which is much easier for them. And so the defenders can kind of force the attackers into a linear push if they were to roam clear below sight. Because when you only push pantry and laundry, that's straight on at the roamers that would be in kitchen, dining, china, memorial, whatever, right? However, if you're not being pushed downstairs, it's a great opportunity to go for nitro picks. No matter where the attackers push, as long as they're not pushing you downstairs, it's so easy to get nitro picks because there's so many soft floor around landing, 90, that whole hallway, and an all in master too. However, that's my full explanation on the strat. Next, I'm going to be giving a full setup and a full strat that you can use for this site. I'll first go over the setup and then I'll explain how it works, how the positioning and everything else is going to go. The operators will be Mute, Smoke, Maestro, Jaeger, and Pulse. Mute will place one jammer on the Master Wall, open the Astronomy hatch, and next he will head downstairs to place the rest of his jammers. One on the pantry wall, laundry wall, and laundry door. He will reinforce the laundry wall, and lastly, he will make a rotate in china, and make some holes in the memorial wall. Smoke will place his shield in Statuary, make a rotate from Trophy to Astronomy, and head over to Master. From here, he'll make holes below the Master Wall and reinforce one of the walls. Lastly, he'll make holes for impact tricking. Maestro will place his Evil Eyes in each site, make some holes in this wall, and reinforce the Astronomy wall. Jaeger will place 2 ADS in Statuary, then he will place barbed wire at the trophy door and astronomy stairs. Heading downstairs, he'll place his last ADS by the laundry wall and reinforce the memorial wall. Pulse will reinforce the master wall and place barricades everywhere below sight. Mute's job is to cover Pulse and help get nitro picks. If the attackers try to clear him, he should prioritize his life and try to waste some time. Smoke will play in Trophy and prevent the attackers from entering that room. Maestro will play Statuary behind Smoke's shield and impact the Statuary wall when necessary. Jaeger will play in Astronomy, and if Mute or Pulse are being pushed below sight, he will rotate down Astronomy stairs and support them. And Pulse will be playing below sight with Mute, and his job is to give intel and get nitro picks. That's all I have to say for this video, and if you learned something, give the video a like, and if you want to see more content like this, then subscribe. Toodles.